Hey everyone, so good to see you again.
You again. Thank you for tuning in.
Hope you all had a great 4th of July weekend. You stayed safe, just had a lot of fun, took a lot of photos to go with all those fireworks and your family time. I'm excited today because you guys have all helped me make it to 250 subscribers. I'm so excited. And I have 3 winners. Put all the names together, drew 3 names. And I'm going to say congratulations to my winners, Amy Guginja, Gloria Horner, and Melissa Berube. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. And just wanted to give you a little gift. So what I want you to do, if you wouldn't mind, the 3 of you who have won, if you could please send me an email to deannecmc2@yahoo.com. Just send me a quick email and let me know what prizes you would like. You get a choice, okay? You have a choice of the Vivid Melodies embellishments, the Red Rose embellishments, the White Rose embellishments, the Botanical Burst Green embellishment flowers, and the Botanical Burst Yellow leaves and foliage. So I just have one of each. So whoever gets to me first, please let me know what you would like and email me your address and I will pop your gift in the mail to you. Thank you so much. I will do this again when I get to 500. So please, if you guys have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Go ahead and click on the bell, and that way you will get notifications every time I put out a video, usually once a week, usually on Wednesdays. Let's see if my schedule can keep me going on that. But because I do work full time, just so you guys are aware, work full time, do creative memories a lot, and make borders. So kind of busy. Oh, and I have 3 grandchildren. So on top of that. So just wanted to kind of fill you in on what was going on. And again, the winners, Amy, Gloria, Melissa, please go ahead and email me with your address. Let me know which one of those embellishments packs you would like, and I will send them out to you. Okay, so the border we're going to get done today. This is hold on, let me hide this border. Okay, this is made with the Enchanted Wizard paper pack and stickers. I love this paper pack. I can't wait to use it for my grandson. He's the only boy in my family at the moment besides my husband. And so that comes with the paper pack with 12 sheets of paper. And you also can get the sticker pack to go with it. Okay, so the border I made today is using multiple papers in kind of a starburst type of a border. My husband, when I showed it to him, he said, "Oh, that reminds me of Batman in the cartoons with a boo, bam, pow type of thing." So anyway, there we go. We're having so much fun with my husband's imagination. Okay, so to get started, we're going to make this border. What you need first is just a plain piece of cardstock. I used one of the free papers in the paper packs, just so you have a complete base. Okay, and that base is 4 inches by 12 inches. So we'll move this over here and cut this into 4 by 12. Okay, we're going to put that aside. The next, you're going to want 4 or 5 papers that you've cut into also 4 by 12 inch pieces. Okay, this is just the one sheet, which I'm going to cut into 4 by 12. And then I also have pre-cut 4 other colors. So I'm going to use 5 different colors today to make this border. But I'm just going to show you on one of them because I did pre-cut the pieces for the sake of time for this video. All right. But you'll need 4 or 5, depending on how many colors you want in this border, of 4 by 12 pieces. Okay. Then we are going to measure this piece with a ruler, and this is just kind of arbitrary. All right. The one thing you want to do is put a mark at the 6-inch line, okay, where it would be 6 inches. Okay. Then, so I've just got a little pencil mark right there. So then you're going to take a ruler. It doesn't have to be the 0 centering ruler. And you're going to not really put it straight across. You're going to angle it up a little bit. So this really depends on how wide you want these pieces. Now, the ones in the middle, I have thinner. And then the ones on the end are much thicker. Okay. So see, like this one here on the bottom is pretty wide. This one's pretty wide. Okay. So, but I found that the thinner I made them, kind of the harder it was to cut them and get them on. So, I'm just going to angle it just a little bit here, just to get a first angle on here. Okay. So I don't know if you can see that. So I've just angled it up just a little bit, not straight across. And then I'm going to go up just a little bit higher, just going to keep this kind of thin, but still going from where the dot is. Okay, so angle it up. Make this one a little bit wider. And just make them a little bit wider as you go up from what you just had. And again, going back down to about that dot. It doesn't have to be exact because we're actually going to cut a 1/2 inch off of that one side. Okay, and then make this one a little bit bigger. Put this one going over the corner. Kind of about right here. And then I'm going to leave that piece. Okay, so I know this is kind of hard to see, so I'm going to lift this up so you can see it. So I just angle it up little by little, got to the top, went over the edge. Now I'm not going to have this piece quite this big because I am going to cut 1/2 inch off the side here. So it'll still be larger, but it won't be quite this big. So now I'm going to do the same thing and going downward a little bit. So this will be a little bit, maybe a little kind of straight across. Not exactly. And then angling then down again. Again, just going a little bit bigger as you go. So I didn't really measure this. There's no real rhyme or reason to the sizing that I did on this. It was just kind of, once I made it, I kind of got a feel for where I wanted these. So this one's a little bit wider. This one's going to go over the bottom corner. So they're not exact. Oops. That moved on me. I'm going to do this again. I like using a pencil that's kind of really light. It's not a hard pencil lead, so it makes it really easy to erase it if you make a mistake where you don't want it. Okay, and then here again, I'm going to cut about 1/2 inch off of that. Which will be right there. Maybe I'll just do one more. Nope, I'll just leave it. It'll be fine because I think that's about as wide as this one. Little more, but it'll be okay. So then what you want to do, this is what I did. And so 5 is kind of a lot for the trimmer. But what I did was I just lined up this top line here on the edge. This was the last line that I made. So that the cut line, I'll put it on there. The cut line cuts to here, which is about 6 inches down and then up there. So line it up on the cut line. Now the cut line on this trimmer is the left dotted line on here. So I just follow it down to the left dotted line. I'm going to stack these. And it's not going to cut through them the first time. So you really have to not move this until you know that it's cut all the way through all the pieces. Okay? So just make sure all the pieces come off. And then what I was doing is setting them off to the side in order. Okay? So now I'm going to go to the next line. Put this on the cut line, follow it all the way down. I'm going to hold this up for you so you can see it. Okay, so there's the line, and I'm just going to cut straight down that line. And I'm not really concerned that it's exact on there because I'm just going to erase the pencil mark where the pencil mark might show on there. Okay, start at the top and go down and then make sure all the pieces come off, that all the pieces got cut through. Do the same thing and then just continue doing that with all the pieces. Okay, now I'm not going to cut all these for the sake of time. I did already cut several to show you. So I'm just going to move this out of the way and cut these later and finish making these borders later. But okay, so I already have all them cut. So I just took one of the pieces of cardboard that comes out of the cardstock paper packs and laid them out in order. So, and in doing that, now I can take my 4-inch base and I can start adhering them on there. Now I've seen people just take this and put the entire thing, just fill it with, excuse me, the repositionable tape runner. I don't really want to do that because if it's not where I want it, it makes it harder to pick the pieces up. It was easier for me to just start with these pieces and put some on it, but I didn't feel like I had to plaster it with the tape runner. So now I'm going to put this on the bottom, and it really doesn't matter what color base you have, just whatever scrap you have, and then just start on the bottom and just start layering these pieces in the different colors. Now see here, there's some pencil marks on it. So I'm just going to erase these pencil marks. And then put the next piece down. So I'm just going to kind of go in order. So that was the first color. So this is going to be the second color. I'm sorry, I'm going to put the tape on my mat here. Okay, line it up on the edge. Make sure there isn't any white showing through, so make sure it's all the way up against the other color. Okay, and now I'm just going to continue to do this all the way around. So that was the second one. This is the third one, I think. That. Yeah, now I already made one border. That's the one sitting right here. So I'm just kind of picking and choosing the colors as I'm going through, just alternating them. Okay, that's the third one. So now I need, this is 1, 2, 3. So here's the fourth one. Take the next color. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I already used that color. So I'm actually going to switch this one out. It's easier when you're doing the first one as opposed to doing the second one for the different colors. So I'll save this for another border. The fun thing about this is that it makes 3 borders. Because when you cut that, we're going to cut this in 3. It will have made the third border. Okay, so next then I'm going to use this one. Okay, that's my 5 colors. So that puts me back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puts me back to this top one here. This was the one I actually made the marks, the pencil marks on. So I'm going to erase the pencil marks on this one. Okay, then we go to number 2. You see, you could have used just about any color on here. So this can be used for pretty much any paper pack. And just, you know, because they're all coordinating colors. And if it doesn't get all the way up against the other one, you need to make sure that it does. So whatever you used as the base color doesn't show through. There we go. So next I need this one. Isn't this pretty? I just love how this comes out. All right, then next I need this one. Running out of room there on my mat. And just as I suspected, I ran out of my tape runner. I know I have another one on here somewhere. I always have to keep a spare on hand. You never know when you're going to run out. Okay. It probably would have been faster to go ahead and put the tape over the entire base, but I think I just kind of think that it would waste it, and I use enough of this repositionable tape runner. I really didn't want to waste it, so I'm just using what I need. So here again, there's the pencil mark. See how just easily it erases if you just use a real soft pencil lead. Okay, and then what was next? The green one. And then the last one. Okay, so see how it's just easier to get the colors when I placed them all separately here on the board. The first one was really easy because it was all just straight colors in order. But when I pulled them out of order and then wanted to do different colors first, then I had to just kind of hunt and peck. But okay, so we're done with that. So I'm going to move this board out of the way, but I'm going to keep these here. So as you can see, you can make a lot of these borders if you need to. Now what I'm going to do is check my notes. So they're all on here. They're all adhered down. So now I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch off the end here. Okay, so that way it just gets these little straggly pieces off and anything off the edge that may not have been even. And make sure you cut all the way through. Okay. And you can save this little piece if you want, if you've made a second one, because who knows what you might want to do with it. But now what you want to do is you want to take this one and you want to cut it into 3 1 and 3/16 pieces. Okay, so the 16ths on this trimmer, every little mark on there is a 16th. So I'm going to move it over here to the 1, and then I'm going to do 1 and then 3/16, which is almost 1 1/4, but not quite. And I know it's a really odd number, but it's just kind of how it came up using the 4-inch piece border. So here's one that's 1 3/16. Okay. And then I'm going to do the next one, and it should come out really fairly even on both sides. It's not exactly 1 3/16, but it is super, super close. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, right here, that little one. Okay. And then cut through. So that leaves you with these 3 pieces. Now, what you can do is take these, and this was the first one, and this was the first one on each side. Take this one, turn it around, and match it up. Doesn't that look amazing? Do the same thing with this one. This was the second one. Turn it around. This was the second one. So there's a second border. Take the last one, turn it around. So you can make 3 borders out of these. Aren't those fun? So I'm just going to move these out of the way. We're not going to make these today. And I'm just going to finish up this one. So to make then the rest of the border, I used black shimmer, and then I used this like red star paper out of the paper pack. So for the black shimmer piece, you need to cut 2 5/8. So that's just over 2 1/2. And then to make sure that's really what I want, I'm going to put these on the top. So 2 5/8 is here. So I'm going to set these on here and make sure that the both edges, it shows through, but not tons. Yep, that'll be perfect. So 2 5/8 inch piece of the black. So it's 5/8. Okay, I'm using black shimmer. You can use black. You can use whatever color you want. And then for the last piece on the bottom, this red star piece, I'm cutting it at 2 7/8. So 6/8 is 3/4. So it's almost 3 inches. It's 2 7/8 of an inch. Okay. So I'm going to now take these 2 pieces, turn them over, and I'm going to butt them right up against each other. Now, there's several ways you can do this. You can take the tape chips and put them on there. I'm just going to take the actual regular tape runner and run this pretty much down the entire middle to put this border right together, right next to each other. Because I'm just going to directly adhere it right onto the other black piece of paper. So this will keep the pieces together and then allow me to adhere it to the black shimmer. Just a little more down each side. I'm going to turn it over and just center it on the black shimmer piece. Okay, I'm going to put adhesive on the back of this one. Center it on this piece, and we are almost done. Look at that. Isn't that great? Isn't that pretty? I think that is so cool. And even though the colors don't match up together, I like that because it gives it much more of a variety. If the colors matched, I think it'd be a little little less interesting, at least in my opinion, but you guys can match it up however you want. Then I'm going to take, there is a sticker on here that is these different multicolored stars. So I originally was going to put a sticker on here, but what I ended up doing was using my Cricut. So I downloaded the Creative Memories digital pack of this paper and stickers. And then I did a print and cut on my Cricut for this sticker and then added a black offset. So it's just going to show up better on here on this border. Because when I used just the sticker didn't show up as well. So I'm just going to put this down on here. Okay. Just adhere the sticker down on here. You can use foam squares if you'd like and pop it up. I did use the foam square on the other border that I already pre-made. This one I'm just going to put straight down the middle here with just the regular adhesive. Okay, now you can add some stickers, some other stickers. So much fun. I'm not going to use the banner on that one. And then I used the fireworks punch. Now this is currently out of stock, but I'm sure a lot of you were able to order this before the deadline. And so then I just punched some of these fireworks. So I think I'm going to put foam squares on the back of this and stick this on there. Put a little one here in the middle. Hey, so much fun. Can't wait to use this in my grandson's book. Okay, now these fireworks, I think I'm just going to put a little foam square on and add one here. This is the silver shimmer. It's called, I can't remember what it's called. It's not the brown shimmer. It's the silver shimmer. That's not what it's called, but put that on there. And then I'm going to add another one underneath. This is the firecracker shimmer, this red that I'm using. And there, it's done. So let me know what you think. I love this border. It's so colorful. It will go with just about any photo that you put on a page. Any birthday, any celebration, any Disneyland, any Harry Potter themed party. It would go with any of those. So there's that one. And here is this one. Thanks again so much, you guys, for watching. Again, if you like this border or check out the rest of them that I have and any others, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Those of you who already have, thank you so much. And Amy and Gloria, Melissa, I'm looking forward to hearing from you to get your prizes in the mail. All right, guys, have a great rest of your week. I will talk to you next time. Bye.